Disclaimer: all the advice given in this video is based on personal experience. I am not a health professional, and feel free to research more on the topics I discuss. With love, Panashe, Kimberley. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel with love, Panashe Kimberley. I'm Panashe Kimberley and I'm just so happy to welcome you guys back here. I want to start off with shout outs before we even go any further. I want to send a big shout out to Mutawashe Chiradza. She says I'm a very funny storyteller. Thank you, Muta. I hope you're watching this one. I want to say hi to Memory Mbombe. She's watching from India. Hi, Memory. I hope you're watching this video. Valentine Ethany Mutara. She's watching from the UAE. Thank you so much for watching. Treasure Sangweme is watching from India. Rumbidzai Ashley Mawodza is watching from Kariba. Michelle Morena is watching from South Africa. Cynthia Makoa is watching from Durban, South Africa. Kuziwa Kwashe Gore is watching from Dubai. I'm gonna come to Dubai. Hey, invite me to Dubai, please. I'd love to come. I've never been to Dubai, by the way. Yeah, and I'm gonna say a big shout out to Chirati Zonyandoro from Vic Falls. Fadirai Lina Mawero, she's watching from Sanyati. So I'm so happy. And Tawanda Makawa, who's watching from Wange. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Big shout out, big shout out. Wherever you are in the comment section, please let me know where you're coming from. And very soon, there's a nice giveaway coming. There's a very nice giveaway that I'm going to do, and I will send you your present. So don't worry, just stay tuned and refer other people to come and watch this channel. Right, so for this video, I'm not gonna waste any time. I am just gonna go right into it, and I'm going to be telling you 3 more things that I wish somebody had told me before I got married. Here we go. So the first thing is, it's not scary. You know what? Marriage may be hard, marriage may be difficult, it might be a few other things. But if you're married to the love of your life, if you have your things in order, as in like relationship wise, if you understand your person, if you are good friends, and if you are in agreement with what you are trying to do in this marriage, it's not scary, okay? It is definitely going to be hard. It's definitely going to do a number on you when it comes to experiences, but scary is not the word that I would use to describe marriage. I think that when we are told about marriage before we get married, a lot of people instill fear in us, especially for girls. They would tell us, oh, your husband's going to take away your freedom. And I think the same is for boys, because boys are told, you're signing off your freedom, you know? So there's so much that we are usually told the negative about marriage, but no one really tells us about the rewarding side of marriage. No one ever really just opens up about the good things, the rewarding side of marriage, or the adventurous side of marriage, because marriage is an adventure, hey? But then, you know, we're always told about the scary things. We're always told, oh, you must beware of the girls, you must beware of that, you must beware of this. And it's just so exhausting. And you just wonder, hey, how are they surviving in these marriages? But what people don't tell you is that marriage is actually not scary. It's not that scary. It's not that bad, guys. The only thing that you need to understand is that every marriage is different. Every person's problems are different. Everything that comes with marriage is highly dependent on the person you chose to marry and the type of situations that are surrounding you, as well as how you two choose to solve them. So in my conclusion, unless you're in an abusive marriage, unfortunately, or unless you are in a position where you're afraid of someone who's influential in the circle around your marriage, I really don't think marriage is scary, to be honest. I think, yeah, it's difficult. It's trying. It will try your boundaries, test you. It will do everything, but it's definitely not scary. Number two, it has got no formula. There is no formula to marriage. Okay? Besides the fact that you must be faithful to your partner, you must honor and accept your vows, anything and everything else from there has got no formula. It is not as easy as ABC. And you can also not trust what people tell you, Kuti, this is ABC. Okay? Even what I'm saying, the honest truth is, even what I'm saying, it's not the formula to marriage. Or I'm just giving a review of what I am seeing as I am in this journey called marriage. But the truth is, there's no formula. I'm not saying don't listen to your aunts and your uncles when they tell you you should treat your husband this way. If he does this, you must do this. I'm not saying don't listen to them, but I'm saying keep an open mind. Keep be vigilant, to be honest, because how many stories have you heard of someone who has implemented something that a friend or an aunt has told them to do, cooked in a way that they were instructed to cook, and or acted or had things that they were told to have, by their aunts and their uncles or whatever, and then when you get into the marriage, it backfires. You end up having to undo some things, or you end up having to unlearn, and then you wonder, why was I even learning all of these things, or why did they teach me these things? Why? Because it has no formula. There is only one thing that I know to be true: understand, know your partner, and figure it out by yourself. You are the only person who can figure out the formula to your marriage. You are the one who creates it. Don't copy Ningi's formula when your friends are at the hair salon, and then you are listening to somebody say, oh, and then no, when he just does this, I just do that. Don't listen. Next time your person does this, figure out how to handle that situation, because if you copy somebody else's formula, it might just backfire on you. So be careful. Number three. All right, I feel like this part is the most important part, and it needs your attention. Leave room for change. Okay? Leave room for change. Do not be so naive as to think that the way your life is moving now is the way it's going to move forever. That is not true. You must leave room for disappointment. You and your partner are both human. You guys are going to hate each other in a way that will change how you see each other, but you will heal from it. But that moment of disappointment, it will introduce a certain change in your relationship or in your marriage. And that is what you must leave room for. Because imagine how hurt you'll be, and like, when I got into the house, when we're now living together, I was so shocked. This guy just changed on me. Leave room for change. My wife was the sweetest girl, but then after that mistake, she's a soldier. She's a hard-hearted girl. I've never leave room for change. Your actions have consequences that will create changes in the long run of your relationship. Your actions, be careful of what you do. Be careful of what you receive from your partner. People will you will take notice. You will notice the changes in your partner. You will notice the changes in yourself. And if you don't create room for those changes mentally and in your heart, you will be disappointed, or you will be, it will create these things where the things are no longer the same again. This, what, that. Those are the results of not leaving room for change. Leave room for change. Grow with your relationship. Don't expect the way it started to be the way it will be forever. You can either improve it or it will go down. It depends, manje kuti, how do you want it to go? Do you want it to improve, or you want it to decrease? You want it to decline? It's now up to you. The trajectory. Are you going up or are you going down? But at the end of the day, leave room for any and every kind of possible change. Have an open mind, because goodness gracious, you are just dealing with somebody else's child. It's another human being. Look at yourself. When you started your life's journey and where you are now, do you not see yourself changing? Do you not see yourself evolving? Do you not realize that you are not the same as you were? And why do you expect your partner to continue to be the same person you met them as? They can either grow better or become worse. So it's really up to you, hey? How do you plan on doing this? And this one is for my girls out there. Be adventurous, ne? Be spicy. Just don't, hey, just explore life. Get your mind out the gutter. I'm not talking about the bedroom only. I am talking about life in general. Be adventurous. You never used to, when you were on your own, you had your way of living, and then you had those things that you used to dream about, your wildest imagination, your wildest dreams. Try to, convince your partner to do those things with you. Go and climb Mount Kilimanjaro, visit Dubai, like I wanna do. I mean, okay, yeah, but then spice things up, don't just stick to one routine. Monday to Friday we are home, Monday to Sunday, Saturday, Sunday we do this, we do. Please don't make your life a routine. Change things up a bit. Go out, out doesn't necessarily mean expensive dates, Go take a walk in town. Just do something funny. Just be adventurous, guys. You get the point. I know I'm making crazy examples, but just do things that will leave memories. Because you know what? At the end of the day, you need these memories. You need all of these memories to hold on to in the hard times, in the difficult times, and even in let's say, you probably at the verge of breaking up. You need things that will bring you back. But or even if they pass away, you don't just want, no. Have these amazing memories. Make amazing memories with your person and live outside of the ordinary boundaries of marriage. Don't take up the role of baba. There's a danger there. I don't know if you can see where the danger is, but then there is a danger in turning yourself and stop, when you stop being Panashe, Mapanche, and then now you're Amai. There's a big danger there. So try and avoid that, hey, and just keep it spicy. Life is short and make the most of it. Spend every minute. Feel it. Feel your marriage. Enjoy marriage. Yeah, all right. So yeah, there were these 3 points that I just wanted to bring to the table. I just wanted to tell my friends that, guys, really go, I never really had somebody who would who sat down and counseled me before I got married, and I'm really discovering marriage one day at a time. What happens to me, what I see in other people's marriages, that's how I'm learning in this journey called marriage, and I can only learn one day at a time. But that will not stop me for coming back with reviews and just telling you guys my new thoughts. I will probably revise other thoughts. I'll probably have new thoughts. But for now, these are the 3 things that I wish somebody had told me before I got married. Until next time, guys. Bye.